Is my screen showing to the world? No, that's okay. I don't need mine to be shown. So am I muted right now, I'm assuming? Yeah, can you get levels for me now? Yeah, alright. Hey, this is Ryan Glover, tuning in live for the Cedar Crest boys men's basketball versus the Lebanon Cedars. In this high school game, it's a great matchup for the second time for the season. Earlier on, in December sometime, the Cedar Crest men's team took it to Lebanon, beating them by 20 in an exciting, exhilarating matchup. Let's go! Okay, and then how long am I gonna talk for? Or like, are we gonna do breaks at all? Or am I just gonna keep yapping till halftime or whatever? Got it. Okay. Like from the stream? Oh, I can mute myself though. Just let me know whenever yeah, got it. So just let me know when I'm live, and then I guess I'll keep my mic muted whenever I need once I'm live. Perfect. Yep, all good. Did you already do the welcome? Oh, okay. Are we calling for Lebanon? Perfect, that's what I figured. Wait, did you read this whole entire script about the current records and the head coach and stuff, or that's just for the game? Got it. Okay. Wow. You guys are at Lebanon, right? Got it. Oh, it's girls. It's not. Wait, it's not guys. Wait. Oh, that's what your graphic is previewing. I was about to say, what the heck? I really didn't know this guy. Nope. Traitor. How would you say I was a traitor? Do you know who the starting five are? Did you catch that? Got it. That's me.
They are having a very young lineup this year. They started the year off a little rocky at 0-3, but they have won 7 of their last 8 games, putting them in postseason contention.
Solid
Jamar Paulus
reporting.
is a sophomore, has risen to become the top scorer after putting in 41 in a comeback against McCaskey last week. Antonio Torrado and Cam Torrado provide a scoring punch in Coach Smith's system that's been typically relying on distributing the ball around. They don't usually have a leading scorer in a Cedar Crest lineup, but this year is the exception. Sophomore Steven Reyes, the football team's quarterback, and Jackson Smith have also provided an additional scoring pop. For Lebanon is currently 7-10. They are head coached by Chris Uffner. They haven't been having the greatest start to their season, but every time people underestimate them, they have been making some great comebacks. They're in the midst of a 3-game losing streak with their last win coming on January 10th against Ephrata. They've been led in the scoring department by Derek Franco, who will not be playing today due to some technical fouls received in the game Monday against Hershey. Manny Martinez is the team's other primary scorer. Very good shooter. He's been averaging about 15 points a game, and he is the younger brother of former Lebanon standout Shaq Ortiz. Noriah Jones, who's a sophomore, is another scoring option and recently went off with 23 points against McCaskey. Beyond these players, the Cedars have been struggling this year with getting the ball around to different players and scoring, but we're hoping today they can get the ball moving to these players. Our players to watch tonight for Lebanon, we have Manuel Martinez, number 0. Manuel is the second leading scorer for the Cedars this year. He's been averaging about 15 points a game. He's great at moving the ball around, and he has been a solid shooter both in and beyond the arc. For Lebanon, it is number 3, Jamar Paulus. He's a sophomore. Jamar has been on a standout season, averaging 17 points a game, with his last 2 appearances being 41 points and 24 points respectively. That 41 points came from the Falcons' amazing comeback against McCaskey 2 games ago.
Well, thank you, Reagan. Let's get it started for an exciting night. Already starting with a foul, sending Torrado to the line for 2 shots. Oh, never mind. That was an offensive foul. Let's get going. Both. I'm Ryan Glover, a student at Arizona State University, calling in to make this exciting call. I'm excited to be here tonight. And let's get the ball rolling. Cedar Crest started with the ball, but right away, Lebanon wins it back with an early on foul, working a motion offense. And just misses the 3 with an out of bounds, transferring to Cedar Crest ball. We have Paulus working the ball up the court with the leading scorer for the Falcons in this season, coming off a 40-point or more game. And with that out of bounds call, it remains the Falcons' ball. The Falcons running a flat 4-man opening play, working it around, going for the drive. No foul on the shot from Paulus. Still 0-0 as the Falcons work it up the court with some contact, leading it right back to the Cedars for an easy layup for 14 on the Cedars. The Cedars now lead 2-0 after a shot from Soliday. Bang! And that's a three-pointer for the Falcons from number 2, Speaks, the junior. Taking it easy, wiping it off like nothing happened. But, keeping the energy going, Cedar Crest wins the ball back, working on the full court fast break, just missing the layup. As Lebanon regains possession, looking to slow things down, loading up the left side of the court, leaving an ISO. And it doesn't work out as Paulus comes up with the damn dunk. Oh my God, that was incredible. This guy's got bunnies out here. Cedar Crest 5, Cedars 2. Lebanon working it around. We got number 20 is the point guard, Jones, who is the sophomore, coming in at 6'2". Foul on the play. Looks like this. Looks like the Cedars will remain with the ball as the Falcons have a substitution on the court, bringing in. The Cedars seem to be running a 3-man up, 1 out. Looking to kick it out deep. And with the deep 3, just short. From the Cedars, number 0, Martinez. And with a foul on the play, the Cedars regain possession of the ball. With the deep 3, just short. That leaves the Cedars 0-3 from their three-pointers, but that's not stopping them from shooting. Working it up. Looks like they're running a screen offense, which isn't really getting much motion, causing the Cedars to just drive up and chuck up shots in the paint, and that's just not working for them. As the Falcons, boxing out, keep getting possession after possession from these shots. Working it from 3 to number 1 for the shot. It's just long. With the Cedars really looking to slow things down on the offensive end. They keep pushing it up fast, but once it gets there, they're losing control where the Falcons just keep dominating. When we get the end 1 from the Falcons with Tirado. And if we take a look at the replay, we can see Tirado wins the ball, goes up with the easy right-handed layup. It gets tapped from the back, and that's going to be a foul. Contact can't be there. Tirado at the line for 1. And this is a Tirado. It just hits the back of the rim. That's tough. The Falcons, I'm pretty sure, are sitting at 53% for their field goals made, or for their foul shots made this season. And with performances like that, they have the lead, but fundamentals is what's going to get it done in these bigger games. And it's really going to come down to it when they need it. But the Falcons lead with 4:29 left in the first quarter, 9-2, as the first time out of the game is called.
LebcoSports.com is your headquarters for all things Lebanon County sports. Scores, recaps, and stories behind the athletes and teams you care about the most. When the final buzzer sounds, head over to LebcoSports.com and catch up on everything you might have missed. Then, make sure you follow along for what's coming next.
And we are back coming out of the timeout. It looks like the Cedars really were taking it hard from their coach, resting up on the bench, while the Falcons coach was seeming pretty easy on them. I mean, they do have a comfortable lead right now, 9-2, but there still is a lot of game time left. The only thing that's working for the Cedars right now is these ISO plays where they're chucking up different shots or looking to draw fouls, and it's just not going to get it done against a good defensive team like the Falcons where they pack in the middle. And they keep winning these possessions where the Cedars keep making mistakes, and that's what's going to come down to. Here comes the three from Smith, and it is no good. The Falcons are applying the pressure, looking at a half-court press, really working, taking away on the mistakes from the Cedars. But the Falcons are just doing a great job of shutting down the middle, leading, just like I called it before, these ISO plays is the only thing that's going to get it done. But Martinez had a great drive, making the score 9-4, but the Falcons counter right back. Applying the pressure on the defense, taking over these mistakes time after time. Oh, and the Cedars win it right back. And the easy layup for 14, Soliday. And with that, it'll remain the Falcons' possession. The Falcons are looking to run a similar play as before with a four-man baseline play. Last time they ran this, it didn't lead to much, just a deep ball as they're looking to work things in the middle. And again, it's just going to lead to a deep three, and bang, he drains it. Reyes with the three, coming in hot. That's what's going to happen when it's lazy defense on these inbounds plays. You just can't give up something simple like that, or else it's going to come and bite you in the butt. Oh, and the 15 for the Cedars, looking to counter back with a three, but it's just not in as the Falcons regain possession. That is Elliot Chappelle, number 15, the junior, coming in at 6 foot. Wow. Bang, now we coming in at 2:40 left in the quarter. Falcons 16-6, the 10-point lead. And here, just missing the dunk on another ISO possession, looking to counter, chucking up the shot, bang, it is good for Paulus, making the end one fadeaway one-handed shot. And now he goes to the line to see if he can make it a three-point play with 2:30 left in the first quarter. The Falcons are taking the hammer down on the Cedars, leaving no mercy. And with the foul shot, just short. Had good form, just not enough pace. Chappelle working it around, getting the ball back, swinging. The only thing that's going to work for these Cedars is some deep shots, and here it is, and bang, the swish from Martinez. I could hear that swish from here. Falcons working to keep the middle open. The shot goes up, contact, but no call. Jones working to drive in with some contact. And it falls in after rolling around the rim. Jones with the N1 looking to go to the line to make it a three-point play. Now we've had this is the third and one of this game, but no one's made their foul shot. So let's see if Jones can go to the line to make the first and one of the game. Has a pretty normal routine, puts it right up, and bounces it in. It wasn't pretty, but you know what? That's not what matters. What matters when it goes in. The Falcons still looking to run a pretty open, down low offense with number 4 looking, and they just make it so easy. The Cedars are working their butts off on offense. And another deep shot from Martinez, but it just isn't good. And with the out of bounds possession and no touching, it goes to the Falcons ball. The Falcons with the nonstop pressure, constantly keeping to work up with the drive from Paulus. It's just short. Oh, and with the jumper lay, it is good for Martinez, who is the leading scorer of the Cedars, and the Falcons looking to counter back from the 3-point line, but it's just short for Reyes. Cedars looking to have one of the last possessions of the quarter. Just looking to waste down that clock with 30 seconds left. We have Jones at the top with Chappelle right next to him. Working it around the rim to Williams, who looks back to Jones. Who's going to have it? If I had to guess, it's going to be Jones with the ISO, but they work it down to Martinez, who takes it in. Oh, but there's a foul on the play before he can make it to the basket. There's just 13.1 seconds left in the first quarter. Cedar Crest 20, Lebanon 14. 6-point game. Looking for the inbounds play is Elliott up top, forcing it to Jones. Jones working to bring it in with 5 seconds. Chappelle with the deep three. Bang! It is good for Chappelle to end the corner and the quarter. Wow. What an amazing shot. Just incredible to cut it to a 3-point lead at the end of the first. Both teams were looking pretty hot. The 3-point shooting from the Cedars got a lot better as the quarter went on, but it did start off very shaky. But they finished strong, which is why they're only down by 3 right now. The Falcons look strong at the start of the quarter, but their defense just, because all they were getting was getting so many ISO drives from the Cedars, they definitely looked to impact and pack in the middle a little bit, which left the 3-point line so open for people like Chappelle to have these opportunities to get a 3. We'd like to thank Orthopedic Associations of Lancaster for being our scoreboard and player of the game sponsor. Thanks to them all for our player of the game. We'll win an OAL t-shirt and 2 free Lancaster Barnstormer tickets. Thank you, Orthopedic Association of Lancaster. Now we come back to start the second quarter. 20-17, a 3-point game. The Cedars starting with possession of the ball. Working it up on the same side from your TV from right to left. Oh, with the quick steal, which is going to lead to the foul for Paulus. From my angle, looked pretty clean of a steal, just a little bit of contact, and I guess the refs just aren't going to let that slide tonight. Chappelle on the inbounds for the Cedars, working it all the way back to the other side for Martinez, who works it up back to Chappelle. Working to take it up on Torado, who lays it off to Jones, swinging it around for the 3-point shot, and it is just short, but a rebound, and another rebound from Williams, who works it back. They are dominating the paint right now on this offensive side. The Falcons are not boxing out. Chappelle looking, kicks it out to Soliday. Ooh, and it's just short in the same exact spot as before. Just like they started the first quarter, the 3-point shots are not falling. But that is Outman, Mr. Senior Owens. Cedars running without a big man right now, leaving the 3 wide open. And an easy shot for Martinez from the 3. No Selly, no nothing. Mans is locked in right now to this possession. He knows he's got to come back to get, and there's still 2 points to go. Oh, and to try and answer back, we have Reyes with the 3, but it just bounces in and comes out. The Cedars looking to press it up right now with another ISO drive, leading to a foul on the offensive side, which is going to give the Falcons the ball, as Smith is going to inbound it to Paulus. And Paulus looking to drive for the floater, bouncing in, but not following through in the basket. What I'm noticing on the Falcons' end is I don't know if they have confidence in their teammates on the offensive side, but they're not doing a really good job of falling and crashing on the boards after the offensive shot. The Cedars aren't boxing out too hard, but if the Falcons want to feel confident in their teammates, they can't really do that right now with the score being a 2-point game. They got to step it up on the offensive half and start getting some of these boards where they're just not going to get it done. As you can see, it's a 2-point game right now. We have Williams for the 3, and it bounces out, rolling off the foot of a Falcon, with Paulus making a clean shot, kicking to the corner. Oh, and Smith was wide open, but it's just not going to get it done. Oh, it's some contact. Oh, and a steal coming in for 0 for the Cedars. He goes up, and Martinez gets fouled, falling to the floor. That is a foul on Paulus. And we're going to zoom in on the replay to see what happened. One-on-one drive, a great steal from Martinez, coming up in a just absolute swat. Ooh, as Martinez takes a big fall from a Paulus foul. Martinez with the first shot. Ooh, and just like before, hits the front of the rim to the backboard and falls straight down for a good free throw. With this next free throw, the Cedars are down by 1, and they could make this a tie game with 5:27 left in the second quarter. Shots up. Ooh, and it's just short of the rim, bouncing out with a good box out and board by Toronto. The Falcons running a 2-point guard offense, keeping it pretty open down low with the foul. Ooh, as a Falcon goes to the floor. Toronto gets a little beat up, but it's looking to the line for 2 foul shots. Looking to maintain this lead and hopefully building a 3-point lead for his team. I don't know if a single foul shot tonight, with their percentage already at 53 on the season, coming down, missing another one on the night. This is just not looking good for them. Like I mentioned before, when they had a big lead, it wasn't that big a deal, but now that it's a 1-point game, these are things that's got to happen, the fundamentals. And there it is with the easy swoosh, giving them a 2-point lead. Toronto makes another easy foul shot. Those are just free points that have got to happen. We got a drive and a big swat, and it's not going to get it done for the Cedars. And a fast break with the easy left-handed lay for Toronto, giving himself 3 points in the last under 20 seconds. The Cedars are definitely looking to speed it up on the offensive end. Their point guard's really pushing up the court, but the Falcons are just stopping them, not letting him drive or get anything through. Running a man offense, and there's the foul on the offensive side for Williams, and that's just things that you can't have happen. Just giving the Falcons another possession as we go to a timeout before we resume play. With the energy at the stadium, you'd think it'd be a little more energetic for a rivalry game. I mean, I can only see one side right now, but fans just, maybe they're kind of worried on the Falcons side, because the last time these two teams matched up, the Falcons had a 20-point lead at home, but now going into things, it's a 4-point lead with 4:35 left in the second quarter. There we go. We get some action shot of the cheerleaders and the students. A packed student section on the left side. Doesn't even look like there's room for anything. The Cedar mascot. Hey, and there we go, looking at number 15, Chappelle's family in the crowd. Look how excited they look to watch their son cook up and get some threes. And now back to the game. Falcons have possession with Smith inbounding to Torado. Oh, to a Torado. My apologies. There's two Torados, and I guess we can get them mixed up. But we have C. Torado, Cameron, and Antonio Torado. I will start making sure we don't get them mixed up from now on. Here we have A. Torado at the top, working to slow things down, and no push with 4:20 left in the second quarter. Working their offense. C. Torado looks for the shot, fakes the three, drives in, and just misses the shot as the Cedars maintain possession with a 4-point lead. The chuck and the good bucket from Soliday for the three. Celebrating, his teammates are celebrating with him, but he remains focused on this game because he knows it is not over yet. They're still down by 1 in the second quarter. Working to look it up fast. Soliday looking for some more buckets. Oh, with the tip, passing to Williams, who just can't get it done. The bank is not open today. Looking to drive in the Falcons with the floater from Smith, who gets fouled, but it looks like it's not a shooting foul as the Falcons have possession underneath the rim. Looking to set up for another flat 4-man inbounds play. Every time we've seen it go to the same spot on the right side 3-point line. And here it goes again to the same exact spot right around the 3-point line. The solid reads from the Lebanon Cedars defense. Smith with the shot, and it is just short with a great save from Williams, giving it to Martinez, who kicks it up the court for the shot from 20, who gets knocked down. Jones gets knocked down, completes the pass, giving the lead to the Cedars for the first time since the beginning of this game, where they took the lead 2-0. Winning it right back, kicking it up for Jones. Oh, who misses the wide open layup. Wow, that is not acceptable. Wow, that is just, these fundamentals have to get taken down. Those are things that cannot happen in situations where you just regain the lead and you're up by 1. That's just disappointing on the Cedars side. But the Falcons looking to kick it fast. And with an out-of-bounds possession, the Cedars regain possession with a wild pass from Speaks on the Falcons. We have Martinez looking to kick up the floor with a sweatband on, which is kind of surprising. You don't see many players, especially at the high school play level, wearing sweatbands anymore. But it seems like a couple players in the Cedars have them. I remember my dad back in the day who was wearing some sweatbands, but I don't see any young kids these days, which is pretty impressive. And with that, we have Jones with the layup. Wow, he does not have a sweatband on, though. Sorry to disappoint you guys. The Falcons working to drive in, looking for the deep threes that are open. The baseline drive from Paulus is stuffed, and the Cedars regain possession. Looking to kick it up the floor. Slowly, not really rushing anything. They have a 3-point lead. I think they're happy with it. But with that, the Falcons regain possession as Paulus inbounds it to Reyes, who are slowly in no rush. They haven't scored in a couple minutes now with 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Just looking to recuperate, slow things down with wide open, and that's all it takes. Just recuperate, slow down, and Speaks is wide open under the basket for the easy layup, confusing the Cedars defense. Now with full court pressure coming from the Falcons, but it does not seem to affect the Cedars, who are up by 1 with 1:30 left. Ooh, looking for the gamble from the Falcons. Deep 3 from Martinez, but it just does not finish in. a little bit of pressure, I can understand, but the rush shot just the best option. As my apologies, that was Paula is looking to kick it, but it is going to be the Cedars possession with the Falcons running a full court press on Jones, who they're going to leave it to for the 1v1, but then Chappelle easily looking to hand it off back to Jones. The Cedars kicking it around, still keeping the paint wide open. Now sending Soliday in, looking like a perfect, maybe he has a height advantage, but it looks like a pretty good matchup in the paint. Cedars with a three, and it swirls in with the Sally. Wow. Great shot from Chappelle. Shooting it up like nothing in the world. Oh, and the Cedars regain possession after a missed dribble from Torado. And the Cedars are hyped, bringing the energy, taking a 6-point lead, their largest lead of the game, sending Jones to the line. The Cedars have, which kind of surprises me, not a lot of height in the paint, but they do have their leading scorers, some of their leading scorers, Chappelle and Martinez in the paint, but it doesn't matter for them because the shot is good. And with that, the Falcons are switched up to Paulus, still keeping two guys at the top, running the same sort of offense as the Cedar run a 2-3 zone, switching it up on the Falcons. Seeing as Paulus keeps it at the top, looking to waste time with 15 seconds left remaining in this first half, second quarter. Looks like he's setting up for the step back three. Oh, and it is no good, not even touching the rim. The Cedars have possession with 1-0, and that is the end of our second quarter, first half of this game. Cedars, Lebanon Cedars 34, Cedar Crest Falcons 27. As they're running into the thing with whatever that sort of mascot. I guess that's sort of a scary pinecone tree man. Wow, that is something. The Lebanon Cedars had an excellent second quarter, dominating on the offensive half from 3-point lines once they got it together, leaving no mercy on the defensive half, sticking with their 2-3 zone, which got it done. And the Falcon offense, I know what Mr. Smith is going to talk about in the locker room. It is, how do we beat this 2-3 zone offense? Because what they did not change their offense, running the same 2 point guards up top with one guy in the paint rotating from side to side, trying to leave it open. But here we look at some highlights of the first half with a bunch of 3-pointers coming from each team, but also a lot of bad shots. Rodriguez looking with the easy steal, boom, and the slam dunk from Paulus early on when the Falcons were still dominating. Boom, and here it is on these fast breaks when the Cedars just couldn't get it done. Smith dominating, another steal on the offense in the first quarter with the easy layup for a Torado. Then the Cedars really started to step it up, and that's it for the first half. We're going to take a little bit of a break, and I'm Ryan Glover. See you in the second half.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Until it isn't. This holiday season, when an unexpected accident happens, turn to urgent care at OAL for immediate access to orthopedic specialists, quick evaluations, and on-site x-rays and MRIs.
Is it going?
Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster, getting you back in the holiday mood.
Thank you for joining us for tonight's broadcast. LebcoSports.com is your headquarters for all things Lebanon County sports. Scores, recaps, and stories behind the athletes and teams you care about the most. When the final buzzer sounds, head over to LebcoSports.com and catch up on everything you might have missed. Then, make sure you follow along for what's coming next.
I'm ready when you are. Hey everybody, welcome back to the second half of the Cedar Crest Boys men's basketball team versus the Lebanon Cedars at Lebanon. I'm Ryan Glover, your play-by-play guy for the night. And the second half is starting with Cedar Crest basketball as they're already out there ready to play with the Cedars taking their time, knowing they have the lead going into the second half. With they do lead in multiple different things, having 5 3-pointers compared to Cedar Crest 2, and many different points coming throughout the paint and the 3-point line, which is a big variety compared to Cedar Crest, where most of their points are breakaway layups and floaters that I don't want to call them lucky, but if they're going to win this game, they're going to have to hit a lot more consistent shots. Leading scorers for the Falcons include Paulus, tied with Antonio Torrado. And the Falcons start with the ball all the way back on their side. And here, look at some replays from the first half. And back to the game. This is an exciting replay. The refs talking about what happened. And it seems like it's going to be the Cedars ball as they regain possession just like that at the start of the half. With Jones inbounding to Martinez, who kicks it back to Jones, working it up the court with some full court pressure as the Falcons back it off after they inbound it. Working to play with, the bank shot that is not there from Jones. The Falcons working it fast, looking to kick it around, keeping the same offense as the Cedars come out in their 2-3 zone. The Falcons working it down with a little bit of contact, and it just falls up short, drawing it in, but the layup is good. But because of the travel, it does not count, with the Cedars leaving 34-27 at the start of this third quarter. The Falcons keeping the same offense, looking to kick it around with 2 point guards up top. Torrado draws the foul, and it's going to maintain Falcons possession. I wonder if they're going to change their inbounds play because it hasn't worked for them once, and it looks like they are. They're running a stack formation at the foul line. I don't know what the heck they just ran, but an easy shot from Speaks from the foul line, and it is good. Confusing me as an announcer. I probably confuse the players out in the court because I can see the whole thing develop. So good call by Coach Smith mixing it up because their inbound position have not worked all game. Still down by 5. Looking to make some great defensive stops as the Cedars just are working it around the 3-point line. Chappelle with the ball, kicking it to Williams, who doesn't seem in any rush to make it happen. Soliday looking to kick it. They just keep looking to dribble, kick. Finally, possession in with a lot of steps, but the foul is called on as Martinez goes to the line for no? Maybe they're calling offensive. I guess they called an offensive foul as Martinez is on the floor, and the Falcons regain possession as Torrado takes it up the court, hustling with some pace, dribbling in with the spin move, dishes it off for the easy layup for 24 on the Falcons, which is Hallman, sophomore. Martinez working it up top, looking for a pick from Jones, who rolls off, getting nothing, working it around to Soliday, driving baseline, looking for anything, kicks it out with the 3-point shot, and it is good, swishing, just hitting the back of the rim with an easy shot from Martinez, adding their 6th 3-point shot of the night for the Cedars. taking the lead by 6 points with out-of-bounds possession, keeping the ball for the Falcons. Speaks looking to inbounds it easily with no pressure to Paulus, who works to attack, and the charge is taken, and it is earned. That is number 5, Williams for the Cedars, who successfully takes the charge, building energy from the crowd. Wow, that is just what they needed if they want to keep this possession. And we're going to look at this replay from this great charge. Coming down, takes it. Ooh, that looks like a big hit from Paulus. As number 5, Williams is on the floor. The Cedars gain possession. Williams doesn't look like he's injured at all after that big play. Jones looking to drive in from a semi-pick. 3-point fake as Rodriguez drives in, dishes it to Soliday for the easy layup as the Cedars take the lead by 8 points with 4:50 left in the third quarter. The Falcons looking for anything they can get. Easy 3 up. And it is no good from Speaks, who's looking for anything from the Falcons. They can't get anything to fall right now. Looking for some cheap stuff, easy tackaways, and the easy layup for Paulus as he takes a steal, going fast, coast to coast. No one there to stop him. The Cedars looking to see what they can do, quickly swinging, but in no rush. They seem to constantly have no rush on the offensive halves. Maybe they're looking to attack, but they kick out and just chill at the top is what they keep doing. Oh, as they lose possession and the foul on the play. Looks like it is a foul on, I don't know. The Cedars are clapping, but I was assuming it was on the Falcons. And it looks like it's going to be the Cedars ball. And here comes the replay to see what happens. The Falcons steal it, looking to kick it up. And it looks like some contact coming in from Rodriguez, but the refs were unhappy with Paulus' return contact, and that's what's going to lead for the Cedars ball as Williams is looking to kick it to Soliday, who dishes it off to Chappelle. For Martinez, looking at the top, still kicking on the outside, not having any big guy in, really working to work this outside, which is leaving a lot of work coming in from this man defense from the Falcons, making them tired. Even though they just had a break, they do look a little dead as the Cedars are just working them around left and right. Ooh, and a contact, putting Williams on the ground, and the ref is not happy with that, giving a foul. And the Cedars regain possession after the Falcons almost got away with a steal. And here's another replay to re-look at what happens. Williams looking in. Looks like it kicks off Smith's foot. I didn't see much contact, honestly, when Williams fell to the ground, but the refs were just unhappy with it as Coach Smith on the sideline is not happy with what's going on, clapping and screaming and stomping his feet. When down by 6, I can see the shoes that he's in. I can see why he's mad with the easy drive and finish from Williams, who is excited, hyping up his team. He is bringing the energy and the electricity. This is just what the Cedars needed if they want to maintain this lead. Smith looking to drive it in, had the 3-point opportunity, and he gets it again, driving in on the baseline, chucks it up, and it's good for the end one for Smith, who is staying cool and calm because he knows his team is still down by 8 points. He's a little excited, though, with a smile on his face. Haven't seen that much from him in this game. Smith, number 21, to the line for the shot. Nice and quick. Ooh, and it is no good. I keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it time and time and again. These consistent foul shot misses from the Falcons is what's biting him in the butt right now. And the laziness on defense, there it is, Martinez with the easy layup with no pressure on him once he escaped the guys on the 3-point line into the paint. Here comes the 3, and it is no good with the Falcons coming up with the offensive board. Looking to kick it for the 3 from Reyes, and it is no good. With a lot of chippiness and a Falcon on the floor as Soliday looks to kick it up with a little bit of pace, but not too much. We're going to kick it to the corner. Soliday in with the shot, and it is No good because of the offensive foul call. A great take from number 4 on the Falcons. Here's the replay from Bechtold. Here comes Soliday in, and a perfect take from Bechtold. The shot was good, but with the foul call, just got to give it over to the Falcons. Great offensive play or defensive play. Falcons looking to get something. They can't with a quick offensive transition. Woo! That was something. That was Chappelle looking to drive it up, dishing it off to Soliday for the easy, or Martinez for the easy lay. Falcons looking to get something back, now down by 8 points. Still running a very similar offense to what they've been doing the whole day. Smith with the 3, and it is no good. Cedars bringing it with the quick possession with a little bit of contact. It is no good for the Chappelle breakaway, but there is a foul on Smith, who seems disappointed because that's just not the spot you want to be giving fouls. And here's the foul again. We have Chappelle coming up. No really contact, just a bad missed shot, but on the board, Williams just gets fouled, and that's just unacceptable in plays like that when there's nothing to risk. Wow, a really deep inbounds play all the way in the paint on the Falcons side for the Cedars. I guess they had no other options. Just that's what they're going with. Jones at the top in no hurry, getting the sandwich pick, dishing it off to Soliday. As Martinez looks to drive into the paint, dishes it off to Williams, who again, it seems like the Cedars are just in no hurry or no rush, which is good because they have the lead. So why not maintain it with the deep 3? Oh, and it is just short. The Falcons looking to quick bring it up the court. Smith driving in, gets some contact, and they're going to call the foul on Williams, who is in disbelief because it just looks like Smith fell to the ground. But hey, a foul's a foul. Smith to the line, shooting shots with the Falcons, hopefully starting to get something together with these foul shots. And the first shot is up, and it's good. Finally, some foul shots made on the Falcons side. I know Coach Smith has got to be happy with that, helping in any way possible. Got to take advantages of every fouls. Smith looking tired out there with a red face, but he seems locked in on this foul shot. Cedars with the box, but it doesn't matter because the foul shot is good with the full court press coming from the Falcons as they look a little tired, but the press is there. No fear for the Cedars as they work it up easily, working it around the paint just as usual. Rodriguez dishing it off to another Cedar. Martinez driving in the paint with the left-handed lay, and the end one is successful. The easy drive, fast-paced with the lay and one bucket for Martinez, who goes to the line to try and get this 3-point play. Let's see this amazing replay. Martinez drives to the left, 2 Falcons on it, but that doesn't matter for him as he gets the backboard straight in. Here he goes to the line for the 3-point play. It is up and it is good. A 3-point play for Martinez. I know he's got to be excited. I'm excited out here working with 35 seconds left in the third quarter with the spin move up for Rays, but it is no good with some contact. The refs are just not calling it as the Cedars look to quickly dribble it up, knocked out of the hands of Martinez, who gets it, boards, and another foul for Martinez, who goes back to the line for 2 shots. Mans is on fire right now in this paint. He has one mission and one mission only, and that is ball to the basket. No matter who's in the paint, no matter who's in my way, he's going ISO, spinning around players, taking out their ankles, and he goes up the first shot, and it is good. Just as I expected, could have called that from miles away. With 23.8 seconds remaining in the third quarter, with a 10-point lead from the Cedars, Martinez goes for his second shot. No sweat, just so ease. Drains it right in, giving the Cedars an 11-point lead. as the Falcons are inbounding, with the coaches for the Falcons looking in distress, not knowing what to do. Smith talking to Custer, who just is they looking. I don't know if they. I know they haven't given up, but from the shot we just saw, it looks like they're in disbelief. They just gotta have some trust in their players with 10 seconds left. The crossover, step back foul, and the ball gets stuck on this 3-point play from Torado. It didn't go in, but man, that's incredible that the ball just got stuck there. Let's see this incredible replay. Torado goes up, breaks Jones's ankle, shoots it, lands on his feet, and the ball gets stuck right in the corner. Now, the shot wasn't good, but Torado gets to the line to shoot 3 shots and misses the first one. Wow, that's disappointing for Antonio Torado. But he still has 2 more shots coming up on the second one, and it's right in with the Falcons cheerleaders celebrating on the sideline. Substitution for the Falcons, bringing some fresh legs. Antonio shooting his 3rd shot. It's 50% right now. And just like that, makes it 2 out of 3, making it a 9-point game for the Cedars. With just under 5 seconds remaining, it looks like Rodriguez is going to get the ball with some full court pressure, and he's not going to do anything. The Cedars are happy with their first quarter, or with their third quarter, first quarter, the second half, and I would be too with how they played. They maintained possession, dominated on the offensive half with their defense stepping up, boxing out, taking every opportunity, limiting the fouls, and fouling, I'd say, in good situations because the Falcons are just out of control on the offensive half when it comes to foul shots. But overall, it's going to be an exciting fourth quarter for both teams. And let's see some highlights from the third quarter. Starting off with Cedar Crest possession with their crazy inbounds play and the easy shot from Speaks. Starting off good from the Falcons, coming on with the spin move, dish, and easy finish from Hallman. As the Cedars now have possession, looking to kick it, and Martinez with the 3, bang! It is good as he hits the celly to his bench. It was an exciting quarter for both teams, but the Cedars definitely seemed to dominate on both sides. And with that, we get ready for our fourth quarter. And yeah, it was exciting. Now, kicking it off, Cedars for the fourth quarter, the last quarter of the game. Just 8 minutes remaining in this game as the Cedars have a 9-point lead, looking to kick it from the corner, and it's such a tough shot. I'd love to see that fall for the Cedars, but that's just a tough shot from the corner. Ooh, with the charge taken, and it looks like the refs are not going to give it to the Cedars. But the Falcons remained possession with the ball, running a similar inbounds plays before, leading to nothing as the other 5, except for the one in the third quarter. Falcons working it up. Smith looking for something, dishing it to Truss. The shot is good for the 3-pointer. Coming in hot from Torado as a timeout is called. If I was Coach Smith, that's a perfect time to call a timeout. And now let's send it to a quick break as the Falcons celebrate on that 3-pointer.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Until it isn't. This holiday season, when an unexpected accident happens, turn to urgent care at OAL for immediate access to orthopedic specialists, quick evaluations, and on-site x-rays and MRIs.
Is it going?
Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster, getting you back in the holiday mood.
Thank you for.
Wow, I hope you guys enjoyed that ad from the Orthopedic Association of Lancaster got me in the holiday spirit. I know we still got 11 months till the holiday season, but we can still feel a little festive. The Cedars now have possession of the ball with just over 7 minutes remaining as Soliday's working everywhere, dishing it off to Chappelle. The Falcons' defense has really stepped it up since this timeout. The energy and enthusiasm is there, really keeping it pressured on, double teaming on the Cedars. Really stepping it up as Chappelle. Tirado is giving it to Chappelle, who dishes it off to another Cedar. Looking to kick it to Williams, who drives in, looking to dish it off, but is intercepted by the Falcons. As they work to kick it down, the layup is no good, but easy rebound for Truss, who kicks it for the three-pointer. It is good. Right in his mitt, in his face. Truss with the three-pointer, making it a three-point game for the Falcons as the Cedars have possession, looking to respond with just over 6 minutes remaining. Ooh, Chappelle breaking the ankles, looking to kick it in. Ooh, Chappelle looking for the layup. Looks like it's going to be a floor foul as the charge is attempted, but no good. Chappelle is heading to the bench as Rodriguez checks in for the Cedars. And another timeout is called for the Cedars, which is a great opportunity to take time to relax because obviously the Cedar Crest defense, whatever Coach Smith said to them at that break, fired them up and have really turned it around. So we'd like to thank YG Productions for making our coverage possible in this first season. Whether you're looking for photos or videos to remember your big events, we want to stream live to your fans. YG Productions has you covered. They will put in the time and the effort required to make the project something special. Visit their website and see their portfolio at ygproductions.org. They are reliable and trustworthy, so please, guys, if you need anything, reach out to them. Looking at some of their other sponsors, we have LepcoSports.com. Serves as the leading source of Lebanon County athletic news. Our mission is simple, to celebrate our local athletes. We'd like to thank them and Dan Raoult for their support this season. And we kick it back with 6 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter of this exciting rivalry matchup between the Lebanon Cedars at 48 and the Cedar Crest Falcons at 45. Jones has the ball, dishing it off. The Cedars remaining the same offense, keeping the paint wide open, looking for drives and ISO plays. Just like that, as Soliday goes, it's just no good with the Falcons looking to pick up the pace on the offensive half. Smith looks for the quick jump shot. Ooh, and it's no good, not even hitting the rim. But that's okay, as their pressure remains on the defense. The Cedars kicking it up, looking for some picks. Ooh, and the quick interception from Smith, but it doesn't matter because of a foul on the, looks like happened in the middle. And the Cedars are going to maintain possession of the ball, leading by 3. And let's take a look at the replay as Rodriguez dishes it to Jones, who's going to drive in with a little bit of body-on-body contact from Reyes. And we are back. Oh, and that's going to be an easy travel call. That's just unacceptable in these situations from Jones. He just got a little tripped up. And we're going to take a look at it. Maybe. Just kidding. We're going to maintain possession on the Falcons, who are going to look for the three-pointer. Oh, hey, and a great rebound. The three-pointer was no good, but Rodriguez with the easy board and put back up, making this a 1-point game with 5 minutes remaining. Jones looking to make a callback, driving in, and is no good as it bounces out with a little bit of contact, hustling back on the defensive side, but the Falcons are taking no mercy, taking the lead, 49-48 for the first time in the fourth quarter and halfway through the third quarter. Wow, what an exciting comeback as the Falcons call a timeout. There is such high energy on the Falcons side. Whatever Smith was saying in these timeouts, Coach Smith, at the end of the third quarter and within these last 3 timeouts, he has brought the energy on the bench from the fans and specifically on the court on the defensive side. And their offense is just getting it done, making a lot of the stuff they missed in the third quarter from these drives. And it's just incredible how they've turned it around so fast. Wow. Both teams are battling for this rivalry championship game. Not really a championship, but it seems like it for them, because if the Falcons win, they're going to come out with this season with 2 wins over their rivals. And if the Cedars win, well, they're going to show we mean business. Even though the Falcons have a better record overall, the Cedars, you never know in these rivalry games. And from the look at it, both teams really want it out there. And again, just reminding you that this game is brought to you by the Orthopedic Associations of Lancaster. Thank you for their sponsors. The Cedars are going to have possession of the ball as the Falcons bring a full court press, as Jones is looking to kick it up, working to bring it up, not too much pressure, brings it up easily to Martinez. And now the Cedars look a little more pressured, a little more responsive to picking it up and not just dribbling and wasting time at the top, because they know they need to score. Rodriguez kicking it to Martinez, who kicks it back to Rodriguez, swinging it. Looking to get into the paint, but the Falcons are stopping anything. Oh, with the contact in the Filet-O-Fish finish from Martinez, who just lays it in there, giving the Cedars the lead. The Falcons looking to make anything, keep driving in, but some great defense from the Cedars, but it is not enough from the fadeaway from the Falcons, giving them possession by 1 again, back and forth. This is like a ping pong game. As the Cedars working it around, keeping their same consistent offense, keeping the paint open, just looking for those opportunities with the ISOs. But they're not going to come very frequently as the Falcons' defense is very help-heavy. The three-pointer's up, deep 3 from Martinez, but it is no good as the Falcons board, looking to press it up, kicking out for the 3, swinging one more, swinging again, driving in, swinging out for the 3 for C. Torado. And it is no good as the Cedars get possession of the ball. Falcons looking to check in some fresh legs, which is all important with their pressure and energy they are bringing. Constant fresh legs is going to be important for them as Paulus heads to the bench, looking to rest up. I know Coach Smith is looking to bring him back in as soon as he can, as soon as he's healthy. But the Falcons still maintaining pressure on the offensive, on the full court half, but does not seem to affect the Cedars. And sure, it's tiring them out, giving them a little bit of different look, stressing the Cedars out, but they have not struggled once from this offensive pressure. It seems once they kick it in, they kick it right back to the inbounder who drives it up very easily. Usually it's going to be Jones or Rodriguez kicking it up, and they just have no trouble. Let's look at this replay of the Cedars ball. Here's Martinez looking to dribble it up. And a little bit of contact, and it just swipes right out of bounds as the Cedars gain possession with a steal from the Falcons, coming up with the easy lay as the Falcons take a 3-point lead, their largest lead in a really long time. I'll give you that one. Even though it's only 3 points, this is the biggest accomplishment for the Falcons. Ooh, we have some contact with Williams on the ground, getting right up as they're looking for some play. Dish down to Jones, who had an easy layup with a Cedar on the 3-point line wide open, but you'll take the 2 points to make it a 1-point game. I don't blame that. Ooh, that is an interesting call. A little bit of contact. And that is going to be the Falcons' ball. Inbounding it to Smith. We got 2 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Falcons up by 1 point. Torado looking to drive in with a bunch of Cedars crashing on him. The swing out, the kick out, the floater, and it is good for Truss from the 2-point play, giving him a 3-point lead as the Cedars quickly inbound it and will look to kick it back up. I can see from the fans right now, they are stressing. This bench is stressing. The coaches on the Cedars side, they know this team has got to step it up on the offensive half and finish these shots. Because when it comes down to it, every single play, every single thing is going to matter. And yeah, it is an inbound, and it's going to be the Cedars ball as Martinez inbounds it. And here we have Jones bringing it up the floor. Really pushing on his right side, but looks for his left. Oh, and it was going to be a dish to Soliday for an easy layup, but it slips right through his hand as the Falcons gain possession with 1:50 left with the lead by 3. If I was the Falcons right now, I would be playing a yellow offense. You want to score, but you don't want to rush things with this lead. You just want to chill as they are. They're slowly bringing it up. That is Torado passing it off. And Torado at the top, they're definitely looking not too much pressure, just looking for anything easy. And here it is with the pump fake and the end one for Truss as he makes it going to the line to see if he can make it a clean 3-point play. Wow, that was incredible with the dish down to Truss, who fakes it, catches 14 Lacken and a little bit of contact on Williams from the Cedars, giving Truss the time for the extra point. Here it is. Pure confidence, easy form, and the bucket is good, making it a 6-point game for the Falcons with 1:30 left on the Cedars home court. Kicking it for the easy rushed 3 a little bit from Williams on the Cedars side. I don't think that's going to get it done if the Cedars want to make this comeback. Chucking up shots like that, it's just not going to happen. And soon they're going to have to start fouling with just over a minute left in this game, which is honestly going to help the Cedars a lot. Oh, and a great take from A. Torado. Woo! Wow, I hope we get a replay on that. Swirling it in. Let's take a replay. So Torado starts it up the top, behind the back. Not a lot of help. The Cedars just aren't looking to foul, not looking to get anything messy, which leaves it wide open for Antonio Torado to get right in there. Mr. Junior. Alrighty, and right now it's looking like we have an exciting last minute left with 58.2 seconds to be exact, as the Falcons lead by 8 points. Coach Smith drawing up some plays on what they can do. If I was the Cedars coach right now, I would be telling him, don't worry, there's still a minute left, but don't be chucking up shots. Sure, we got to look for shots a lot faster in these situations. We got to be not always looking for the most cleanest open option, but definitely don't be chucking up random 3-pointers because you want to be the hero of this game. That's not going to get you the comeback. What's going to get you the comeback is finding these good opportunities and stopping them on defense with full court pressure, giving everything you got. Because in this rivalry match, there's a minute left. And for some of these guys, it's their last time ever playing Cedar Crest in a rivalry match on this floor. So if I'm them, Coach, I'm telling him, give it all you got. Show me what you got. Make it exciting. We got Martinez inbounding it to Jones, which is no surprise. We've seen that the whole game. Working to Chappelle, who kicks it to a lot of pressure and a chucked up shot. Ooh, and it's just no good coming from Martinez, who's just rushing it with 1 and almost 2 guys right on top of him. The Falcons looking to slow it down. Looking to keep possession at the top from Torado to Torado. And the foul is called, which is going to send them to the line. Well, maybe not. We're not in bonus yet. It's going to be an inbounds play with Smith inbounding it for the Falcons. with a lot of pressure coming on. A double team, full court. And wow. Martinez and Jones came straight at the Falcon player and pushed him to the ground, which is going to draw a foul. And surprised it's not anything more. But it's going to give you Falcons possession all the way on the other baseline of the Cedars baseline. Full court press coming with 30 seconds left with an 8-point lead from the Cedars and a foul instantly, which is very smart play call from the coach. Just wasting 1 second. Still not in bonus. And the Smith is going to inbound it for the Falcons with both the Torados looking to get it. Wasting time. And the foul is called, wasting another 3 seconds, which when you're down by 8, every second is crucial. And we have Smith to the line, who's shooting under 50% on the night from the line. So if I'm the Cedars, if I'm Jones in the paint, I'm expecting a rebound on this first shot right here. Shot is up. And it is good. That leaves them with a 9-point lead as Smith to the line with his shiny golden shoes. Standing out on the court. The shot is up. And it's bouncing around, but it falls in with a timeout called with 26 seconds remaining. Cedar Crest 62, Cedars 52. Last time these two teams matched up, the Falcons took the lead with the home court advantage, winning by over 20 points, if not right around 20 points. And this time it is a 10-point game with 26 seconds left. So with the Cedars, I know they're not happy with the results right now, and they're still pushing for a win, but they definitely got to be happy with how they played. In the second and third quarter, really stepping it up on the offensive side. When the Falcons showed some struggle on their offensive side, the Cedars capitalized on defense, pushing, making the threes, getting everything done. But the Falcons in the fourth quarter decided they weren't going to let this slide. They were going to take it to them. As they're out here early, as Coach Smith let them go. They know what they have. They know they're locked in. Showing a full court press on the Falcons side as the Cedars look to inbound it with only Jones up there. Dropping off. They seem like confident. The Falcons seem pretty confident in the fact that they're going to win this game. With the deep three from Jones, it's just not going to get it done as the Falcons get the rebound. Torado looking to dribble around. And with that, I think it's going to be and there's a foul with 7 seconds left. Personally, I don't think that foul was needed, but it seemed a little bit out of rage. Just a little push and a shove, not really even going for the ball. With 7.6 seconds remaining, or if you reverse that, that's a 6-7. But Cedar Crest 62, Lebanon 52, as Torado is to the line, shooting 2. No Falcons in the paint, leaving no pressure. First shot is good, giving the Falcons an 11-point lead. The next shot, a little bit of shimmy, and it is clean as the Falcon cheerleaders on the sideline are celebrating with some jump kicks. Cedars looking for any last thing. Chappelle, it is up, and it is no good without a quick rebound from Williams. And that is our game, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in for this exciting rivalry match between your Cedar Crest Falcons and your Lebanon Cedars. The final score of 64-54. If I'm the Cedars right there, I'm not happy with the results of this loss. Maybe they should have gotten the win, but I'd be happy with the score. The score is what really mattered in the end game. And it's showing. Got it. It is showing right now on the screen 64 Cedars, but that is not true. I'm pretty sure Falcons easily won this game by 10 points. And we're going to stick around for some post-game press conference. We're going to speak to our player of the game, Antonio Torado, on the Cedar Crest Falcons to see what went on in his head as a junior stepping up in this rivalry match. Overall, both teams gave it their all. Both teams got to be happy. The Falcons got to be happy because they got the job done, stepping it up in the fourth quarter, showing them who's boss and who deserved to win this game. But the Cedars had an amazing middle of the game in the second and third quarter, but they just couldn't get it done and close it off in the fourth quarter, which is so crucial, which shows you why the Falcons are a better team out there, because the fourth quarter is what really matters, because that's what wins you games. Closing off and finishing games is so important in high-stakes moments, and like I mentioned, what's showing you why the Falcons are the better team. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm Ryan Glover, again, a student reporter at Arizona State University. Thank you, Chris and Reagan Productions, YG Productions, for having me. And thank you all for tuning in. It was an exciting match. So glad I got to cover this rivalry game. And the game was exciting. I enjoyed it. Hope you guys did. Have a wonderful night and stick around for the athlete of the game, Antonio Tirado, number 1 for the Falcons, with the final score of Cedar Crest 64 and Lebanon Cedars 54. Thank you.
Joining us for tonight's broadcast. LebcoSports.com is your headquarters for all things Lebanon County sports. Scores, recaps, and stories behind the athletes and teams you care about the most. When the final buzzer sounds, head over to LebcoSports.com and catch up on everything you might have missed. Then, make sure you follow along for what's coming next.
Took care of it on the defensive end and then made shots we needed to.
Awesome. So you guys, you were definitely struggling in the first game. What was Coach Smith telling you guys at halftime that you guys really had to work on?
He was just like, we're not getting out on shooters. We're not playing the defense that we usually play, and just man up, like take it personal that they're embarrassing us out there. They're wiping the floor with us, and let's go out and do what we do.
So you guys had a bit of a rockier start to your season. What's been like the big defining thing for you that really made you turn the season around?
We just knew, like, everyone telling us in the beginning of the season we're a young team, it's expected, and all of our players were like, no, it's not expected. Like, we want to show them that we can do this as a young team, and our main goal is to go 3 in a row. We won the last 2 league championships, and we realized going 0-3 to start the season isn't going to get it done, so we really had to flip the switch and, you know, do what we do.
So what are you guys looking forward to with the rest of the season?
Our goal overall is to win out, but just game by game, stacking wins, stacking days at practice, make sure we're pushing each other to get better, and, yeah, the results will be the way we want them to if we keep doing that.
Awesome, thank you. Well, as the Orthopedic Associates Lancaster Player of the Game, you get 2 free Lancaster Stormer tickets for whatever day you'd like, and an Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster t-shirt. So thank you.
Yeah,
really
thank
appreciate
you.
it. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.